What's up, YouTube? Okay, have another Wi-Fi battle for tonight, as I promised. If you haven't checked out my other upload tonight, make sure you do that. It will be would have been put up a few hours ago. Thought I'd put another one up tonight. Okay, let's do a question of the day for this video. Now, this is going to be a real easy one because I'm feeling nice tonight and I don't want to do any trick questions. So, what is the heaviest Pokemon? Leave a comment in the comment section. Go! See if you can answer it without Googling it. If you like this sort of thing, please leave a like on the video as well. Now, I had this battle before my stream last night, and I want to say thanks to anyone that rocked up to my stream. We had a good turnout, about 1,000 people. It was good, and I'd say we'll be doing it next weekend as well. Anyway, let's get to this battle. So this is my new team, obviously, that I just sort of read in the last 48 hours or so, just for my stream. Now, this is up against some pretty big threats, so I thought it would be a fun challenge anyway, just to sort of, I think I was actually just testing this out before my stream. Okay, so I'm versed by Izanagi, that's off Naruto. I've got a Naruto reference on my team too. Okay, so we've got a Blaziken lead, and I've got my Pika lead. So, good matchup here, because I know Blaziken can't really touch me. It's going to go for a Protect, so I'm guessing it's going to be one of the Speed Boost ones. I just went for Hydro Pump there. See if I can get a free early kill. Look at Pelipper's wings and his feet. It just looks so out of proportion, but it's cool. It goes for Sky Uppercut, which is sort of odd because I'm going to resist that because I'm Flying type. And I'm just going to go for Hydro Pump and take the Blaziken out in one shot. So that was, I thought, okay, it might be one of these battles again. So, but I still kept my concentration on. So out comes Manectric, expecting some sort of electric move there, maybe like Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. So I went to Knuckles here, that's sort of my best thing I can think of. And strangely went for Protect them, maybe trying to stall out my Hydro Pump a bit. Anyway, it's going to Mega Evolve into Mega Manectric, and I was thinking, wow, maybe it's got Hidden Power Ice or something. And it's going to intimidate me as well, which isn't that great because I'm a physical attacker. Then it goes for Flamethrower, which is fair. Does 3/4 damage to me. I set up the Sandstorm here because I know that I want to sort of outspeed a couple of pokes like incoming after this, and I can get a little bit of damage as well. Now, since I'm going to be faster now than Manectric, I think I'd be hitting over 400, around 400, at least over 400 speed. I'm going to outspeed that. And that is going to go down to Earthquake. So pretty comfortable in the battle at the moment. And now the tide sort of changed in the battle. So out comes the Gardevoir. It actually traces my Sandrush, so I'm in trouble here. I'm not going to be able to outspeed that. I was sort of fearing any sort of special move would absolutely destroy me. So I went to Pika here. I probably should have actually kept it in to take the hit because that sort of cost me my Pika there. It was a crit, but I don't think it would have mattered because I had the Sand Rush ability anyway, so I was in a little bit of trouble here. Now, straight into Roar here. It's going to go for Moonblast. I'm going to resist that, so Psychic would have been like a much better sort of option there. I just went for Return here because that was sort of my best move that I could throw out. As I was saying, I'm a physical set. I am using a physical one. Does good 3/4 damage there. And we both get buffeted by the Sandstorm. So, once again, I'm in trouble here because that is going to outspeed a lot of my Pokemon and take me out. So, down goes Pyroar. Damn. Okay, so the Sandstorm does subside because I'm not holding, like, anything to extend it. So, straight into Big Lips here. Now, I'm just going to go for Gunk Shot here. I knew that Psychic would be coming. I do take it, which was great. I go for the Gunk Shot and I miss. I was like, oh my god, that sucks. So I had to. Poor Swallow is going to go down to a Psychic. So there's nothing much I could really do there. I was betting on that Gunk Shot hitting, and yeah, it's really starting to cost me now. Right, so I have my Bayleaf here, about one of the only Pokemon left that can sort of tank out any of the hits here. Pretty much as a game otherwise. I went for Body Slam. That was my best sort of attack that I could do. Doesn't do it like a hell of a lot. I'm thinking, well, if I can just live one more Psychic, I can take it out. And I do live with 25 health, and I'm going to Body Slam that Gardevoir and take it out. So, phew, finally got past that. That was freaking annoying. Okay, so out comes the Espeon. It's just going to, probably any move is going to use it to sort of take me out. So Psyshock is going to take me out there. So, but Bayleaf did nicely there getting rid of that Gardevoir. That was a big sort of threat. Now, into Seahorse here. Now, I needed to get something happening because, once again, I was in a pretty bad position here with, like, a lot of pokes left at the moment. So, I take the Grass Knot, which is great, only because I'm a light Pokemon and my special defense is pretty bad. I get the Shell Smash up, which is good. I thought this would be, like, the only time I could sort of bring it in here. Now, I've got the White Herb there, so I really needed that as well. I couldn't afford any, like, defensive drops or anything. So I just went straight for Surf here. That's my main stab, and that takes Espeon out, which is good, getting rid of that. Now, I needed to pretty much win the battle here, or I was screwed because I only had Sand Slash left. Dragonite then pulls out the Extreme Speed. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I live with 4 health. I was like, wow, damn. Gorebyss actually has some nice base defense as well, and that really did save me there, and so did that White Herb. And I take it down with the Ice Beam there. That was really, really close. So the last poke here is Terrakion, and it's a shiny. Look at that. I've seen so many people call this Red Bull. Okay, so that Surf is going to be able to take Terrakion out, and that is pretty much game there. So it was a quite a fast game, but it did escalate sort of after that Gardevoir sort of came out. They could have probably done a little bit better at the start, I'd say, with the matchup with Blaziken and Pelipper. They probably would have been best going into... they could have gone into... I'd say Dragonite would have been a good swap in there, and they may have been able to set up Dragon Dances much more easily there. Like, I didn't really have much to touch it. Even, like, Hurricane wouldn't have done too much for Dragonite. It's nice and bulky in special defense. Even after the Blaziken went down, what did they bring in then? Okay, they brought the Manectric in. Hidden Power Ice is like a very big must on Manectric because it always gets sort of walled by those ground types, and ground type is a common swap in for Volt Switch as well. And what happened after that? Our Gardevoir used Moonblast on my Pyro. Obviously should have just gone straight for the Psychic, so I wouldn't have got that extra damage on return there. Therefore, my Bayleaf would have certainly not have taken it out with 2 Body Slams. So probably those little mistakes there absolutely cost them the game, or it will cost them, for me, actually getting back into the game and allowing me to set up with Gorebyss to take the match. But it's very, very close there with that. I think I may have got... I did some damage calc. Let me just have a look. I actually did some damage calcs there, and I think I got minimum damage on Extreme Speed from Dragonite. I was like, wow. Crazy. Very close there. Anyway, so what was I going to say? If I didn't say it before, thanks for everyone who rocked up to the stream and stuff. It was good of you to come. I'm going to be doing another one on Saturday, 3 AM Australian Western Standard Time. If you don't know when that's going to be, you can always visit my and Cass Twitch chat, and all you have to do is go exclamation mark and type stream time in there, and you can find out when the stream is. Also, if you want a cool place to chat, make sure you drop over there as well. If you want to battle, there's lots of people who sort of hang out there and stuff, so it's pretty good. Let me see if I've got anything else I need to say. Oh yeah, that question of the day. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. It's a pretty easy one. I thought it'd be nice and not do any sort of like trick questions tonight. And if you haven't checked out my other video upload tonight, make sure you do that as well. Lastly, if you've got any like Pokemon sets you'd like for me to try, preferably something that I haven't used before, which would be great. Leave them in the comment section. I don't really care what Pokemon is. If it could be a little cup or a new Pokemon, NFE. I don't even mind. I like trying different things out. I was having a look yesterday through the Pokemon tiers. I actually have nearly done I've done around 85% of all the NU Pokemon. So it's like, wow. So it was actually each week I've sort of done a little challenge. I'm not sure if I've said this before, but I've done a little challenge just making new Pokemon in my team every week, so I haven't doubled up on the Pokemon at all. And I've tried to make use of like every single Pokemon in NU, and it's been quite a big challenge as well. And this team was actually quite hard to make because I was very much down low on like Pokemon to use. So next week is going to be even harder. So it just gets harder and harder and harder and harder. But it's been pretty good. Anyway, so I think I've talked for ages and stuff, but I thought I'd just update you on a couple of those things anyway. And if you like this sort of stuff, make sure you leave a like on the video as well. But as usual, guys, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Peace out.